My so-called life is sponsored by... So I definitely had a productive week here in the House of Sewing. I dove into my fabric pile and made a beautiful red coat. I was really surprised to find this fabric, but the more I investigate in this room, I am finding long forgotten projects and things that I purchased all throughout last year. And I also decided to attempt to make long pants. I was going for the Victorian style pantaloon look and the knickerbocker look, and it was utter and complete failure. Well, I'll let you be the judge. Also, I finally started making blocks for a quilt. And I definitely opened up Pandora's box. But like I always say, instead of talking about it, let's go check it out.
They're just touching Touchtronic memory machines.
Incredible.
I'm Polly Bergen. Only Singer makes machines this easy to use. Touch. The memory remembers your stitch pattern instantly. Touchtronic speed control remembers to adjust your fabric thickness.
What about basting?
Touch. Great. You can forget about your sewing machine and concentrate on sewing. The Touchtronic memory machine family. Come take a test, Touch. 100 million people sew easier with Singer.
So last year, I spent most of the year buying fabric, purchasing sewing machines, and in 2025, I'm trying to see how long I can go without buying either. I'm still going strong, and this week I dove into my fabric pile and found this beautiful red fabric. It's something that I obviously fell in love with because every single piece in this room was something that I was like, you know what? I can do something with that. And I brought it home. This time, I decided to go with my classic Mimi G R11 407 look. I added the pockets. I am in love with the 1970s collar, but I cut it in half. The jacket came out perfect, and this is one of my first major projects without a serger. And I love how it came out. But all in all, this was another project that I absolutely fell in love with this coat. We're starting to get rain this time of year. I am definitely gonna wear this, and I am calling this another victory here in the House of Sewing. So it feels like it's been a while, but it's only been about a month since the Road to California quilt show. When I say I was inspired, that was kind of an understatement because it sent me in a different direction. Making clothes is something that I love to do, and it's something I'm going to continue to do. But learning how to quilt is something that I can incorporate into my style. I've made a few quilted jackets. It's something that I've kind of dipped my toes into, but I am officially making blocks for a quilt. I don't know how this is gonna end up. I have some of the best teachers, and I absolutely love the quilting and sewing community. I have learned so much just watching other people on YouTube. So I'm definitely gonna give this a go. I am absolutely in love with quilting, and like I always say, let's see what happens. So about a week ago, I woke up and told myself I'm going to make knickerbocker style pants. And I had an idea in my head. I even cut everything out perfect. I should have stuck to my initial thought and made spans. It's been a while and I absolutely love the long pant look, and it was something that I absolutely fell in love with. But I decided to go for the Victorian style old school pantaloon look, and it did not come out well. I don't know if I made them too baggy because tweed isn't necessarily something that is wrinkly. I just didn't like the style, the way it looked. So I'm calling this a failure, but this is a lesson that I will definitely learn from. And this is how I grow as a sewist. It's something that I wasn't necessarily satisfied with, so I'll just improve it on the next project. This definitely wasn't a win, but it was definitely another beautiful day here in the House of Sewing. So, if you've made it this far, I absolutely thank you. And like I always say, reinforce your seams, be yourself, and I will definitely see you next time.